Budget talks continued on May 5th with Chief of Budget Jacob Dyer reviewing the Special Revenue Fund.
On page one, this is the Special Revenue Funds, which actually has an FY 2021 proposed budget of just under $43 million. So this is $43 million that goes into the Special Revenue Funds that are legally restricted to expenditures for a particular purpose. Also, often this type of fund will account for the financial transactions of state, federal, and local grants that have program-specific expenditures. For the most part, the county utilizes this type of fund to account for the various grant and various federal and state grants received, such as low-income housing assistance, aging programs, child support, human services, emergency management, as well as public safety grants. This fund also accounts for the county's fire, rescue, and emergency medical services tax, as well as the cable TV INET fund. The Fire, Rescue, and Emergency Medical Services Tax is distributed to all volunteer fire departments, rescue squads, including mobile intensive care units and dive rescue units in Charles County, as given by the Charles County Code, Chapter 54. The code limits the use of these funds for purchasing, repairing, replacing, operating, and maintaining their firefighting, rescue, and emergency medical services equipment and apparatus in the housing of the same and for fire protection and for training. The cable TV/INET fund tracks revenues related from franchise fees agreements with local cable TV providers, which generate revenue from a franchise fee assessed on the monthly cable bills. Government access channels for Charles County are made possible due to this revenue source.
There were 3 change delete forms submitted for CIP. However, these requests have not caused a change in the budget at this time.
And next we have our capital improvement projects. We put out the documents again, the summary and the projects, but we did have some CIP add delete forms that were submitted by Commissioner Coates. So the first one is the Billingsley Road Realignment Project. And there is a request to design and construct a 2-lane Billingsley Road realignment project to provide a safe alternative to the existing Billingsley Road, linking the Waldorf area to the Bryans Road area to promote economic viability and business collaboration between the two communities. So the request here is to establish this project for $6.6 million over the next 5 years. And in order to fund that, there would be a decrease in the Billingsley safety improvements, which is the delete form on the next CIP page. The other request out on board docs, again, the Billingsley Road Safety Improvement document was just basically supporting the existing project reduction, is we have the Bryans Road Senior and Recreational Center. This request is for $214,000 to provide through new construction or rehab fit out to repurpose an existing vacant facility, a 30,000 square foot senior and recreation center in the Bryans Road area in collaboration with PG County for partnerships and opportunities. So the $214,000 is actually detailed out on page 2, and it's basically just requesting funding for the design phase of this. It doesn't give any information as to what the total cost, except an estimate, I believe Mr. Stevens gave, approximately $2 million. The offset would be to reduce the Charles County Animal Shelter budget, but the issue we have with this is that project is a bond-funded project, and I'm a little unsure if this is our asset. If it's not our asset, we can't use the bond funds from the animal shelter to do this work. The next document is the Charles County Homeless Shelter. Again, this is a request to add a project. The amount for this one is $63,000. Description reads, design and construct a new facility or rehab fit out an existing facility for a homeless shelter in Charles County. Again, the funding source being the animal shelter, and the detail shows that, again, the $63,000 is mostly for design. So kind of the same issue with this one. We're recommending to use the animal shelter, which is a bond financed project, and this feels more like just a starting study, so we would need to identify some PAYGO funding. And really both of these projects could be suggested as part of your add delete to the general fund, because they really are more operating costs at this point in time if we're not actually planning on building them yet.
For more information about the budget, please visit us online at www.charlescountymd.gov.